So are we in the middle of one? Are we having it? Are we having a shift? Are we? Two suns setting over China video. Okay. ABC News. See that? See there? A, B, C. You see down there? I didn't write that. Okay. Now apparently we got two moons and one's going to be in orbit with us until 2083. Now take a look at this right here. Earth now has two moons and the new companion will be in orbit with us until 2083. Now, according to people, there used to be two moons and then there was only one moon. Now, what happened to the other moon then? Now, they said there was a time where there was no moon and then there was two moons. And then there was one moon again. And they suggest that that second moon was brought to tow our moon into its proper orbit. And if we're having a pole shift, maybe this second moon is going to be here until 20 whatever. What does it say? 2083 to keep our moon in orbit. Now, apparently, all the flags placed on the moon have now turned white due to the fact that they're racist too. Wait, that's not what it says. All flags placed on the moon have now turned white due to intense ultraviolet radiation from the sun. Isn't that special? So the moon now has a bunch of white flags. Maybe let's replace them, shall we? Now, as you can see in this graphic here, let's see if we can't get it where we want it. Hang on a second here. We'll get her. We'll get her where we need her. There we go. So, hang on. A new study shows that an ocean the size of the Arctic used to exist on Mars. Wasn't that extra special? Would you look at that? You just never know what you're going to find. This right here, supposedly a picture of the sunset on Mars. Okay? So isn't that cool? That's the world's first sunset seen from another planet. That's on Mars, yo. That's kind of cool, right? Let's take another little look-see at that, shall we? Wow. So that's what sunsets or sunrises look like on Mars. So apparently people were pretty good at drawing maps in the past. And these maps that they drew, they really drew good. I mean, look at this stuff, would you? I mean, how do you even draw stuff like this, right? I mean, check out how good these clowns were. I mean, you can't even operate a calculator, right? So are we living in a time warp? Are we? You tell me, yo. I just work here. I think maybe we are. I think these clowns are using this technology to be able to work their way through these time frames and alter the future, planes and existences. They'll be able to walk through one side, come out the other, flip it around, go up the downside and come out the over there. And that's how they're doing it. They're just time jumping. Now, as you can clearly see in the photo here, we're going to have a blood moon. Oh, you can't clearly see that? Yeah, see. Check it out. We got a bad moon rising, yo. Okay? There we go. Let's check it out now. Let's see if we can't scoot it over here for you. Be prepared. There's a blood moon coming. Hang on. Okay, so here we go. Be prepared. Because on March 3rd, the moon's going to turn blood red for like 82 minutes. And it's going to be scary. And we don't want you to flip out when you see it. We don't want you tripping and flipping out. So are time travelers aliens? Are they? Are they us? I don't know, man. I don't know what they are. They look a lot like you, I know. If you look down into a pond and you look at long enough, you'll see who you really are. Okay, bro? Before you'll know it, you'll realize who the alien is. So we discussed this before. Perception versus perspective, right? Now, perception is the way that you think about yourself. Perspective, you just got to read and learn this stuff. Hang on a sec now. Now let's check this out here, okay? We're going to go ahead and bring this up here a different way. Let's straighten this out. Get this all nice and centered up here. Because we want you guys to understand that there's a lot of things that you need to know about perspective. And there's a lot of things that you need to know about perception. And you're witnessing some of them right now. Okay, so what is perspective? What is perception? What is perspective? Well, you're just witnessing it. So it all started right there. That's where my journey started, was right there below. 7,000 year alignment. Some red dragon supposedly between the legs of this Virgo object that had some black box. I couldn't understand it. Why was this black box in space? Why would they put this there? Why is there a black box between the legs of Virgo? Someone want to explain that to me? Explain it. I gotta know. Why was this black box in that round circle there? Help me out. Because it sure the hell is and was. And look what was below it. See that little guy there in the corner? See that little face? See that? That's what's underneath there. What the hell? Now we know why they call it the red dragon. Sure looks like a dragon to me, y'all. Here's a look at the planets that are incoming. 7 of them, all total. A lot of different sized planets. Nemesis is the binary star there. You got Farada. Got a bunch of cool little Harrington, Helion, Nibiru. 7 planets for you to sink your teeth in there too. And they all ugly. They all a bunch of ugly planets. They mean. They're not nice like you. They don't want to tell you that Earth's core has stopped spinning and may start spinning the opposite direction. They don't want to tell you that. They do not want to tell you that Earth's core has stopped spinning and might go ahead and just change direction. Okay? They don't want to tell you that. That ain't no fun. There we go. It stopped. Why won't it stop and change directions? It's not stopping and changing directions. Things are topsy-turvy. They're sideways, I understand that. Ups, down, rights, wrong, sideways. We don't know what's going on. I don't know either. So yeah, we the people, we've had enough. And we just are ready to move on with the whole shit show. We've had enough. We had enough.